and you didn't pour through. Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You made me. Look at me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Today we don't really have nothing planned, but I see in the comments that you guys want to see more of the FD. So today we're about to be taking out the FD. Haven't drove this thing probably in about, since my 350Z's been home, so it's been a cool little minute. I haven't drove the 350Z. I've been driving the I haven't drove the FD. I've been driving the 350Z, the 300ZX. Today, for the FD fans, man, I'm gonna be pulling out the FD for y'all. I don't really have a purpose, or I don't really have anything planned today, so figured I'd get the FD out because that's what you guys want. You guys said you want to see the FD out. Go drive the FD like I was driving the 350Z, chit chat with y'all, so that's what we getting into. Alright, so this is what you guys wanted to see. My FD's becoming like a little freaking table lightweight. I literally haven't drove this thing. People are like, oh, why you don't do more to the FD? The FD has been so solid and so reliable to where I haven't needed to do anything to it. That's why you guys don't see the FD, much stuff going on with it, because it runs. The FD runs. And it's actually been a little over a year since I picked the FD up. I forgot to give the FD her 1 year anniversary, but it's been 1 year, a little over a year since we picked up the FD, and still to this day, not one single problem. When it was stock twin turbo, no problems. Now that it's a built street port motor, single turbo setup, still no problems out of the FD. Which is crazy, man. Everybody had this rotary stereotype. Oh, rotary's so unreliable. Rotary's this, rotary's that. Like, I haven't had one issue out of my rotary, like nothing. Not one single problem. We'll pull this thing out, let you guys get a better look at it for the people that may be new to the channel, but still zero issues out of my rotary, man. So I'm glad I didn't LS swap this thing or JZ swap it. I'm glad I decided to keep it original with the rotary and just give it a try, because I was like, man, I'm about to put a JZ in here, because I was like, I hear too many stories. But maintenance is hella easy. It really all comes down to getting it built right. After that, you won't have any problems. It goes like anything else, man. So anywho, let's get all this stuff off our table, FD, and then pull this thing out and get to schmobbing. All right, so let's pray that this thing ain't dead, because I haven't started up in a minute, so hopefully it just fires up. Alright, so here she is. She is extremely dirty. My bolt to my riveter right here came out, so I need to put a new one of those in. Yeah, she's super dirty, man. I feel bad. This is like my like dream car, my JDM dream car as a kid, and I'm literally sitting here letting this thing just be dirty. I think last time I drove it, it was raining, so I didn't even wipe all the stuff off. I kind of neglect this car because it's wrapped, so I'm like, like you see right here, has a little, it's like lifting, so I'm gonna be getting this car painted next. You guys seen that the 350Z was fresh out of paint. And for those that keep asking about this gas cap, it's right here. I'm gonna put it on eventually, but yeah, Shreveport, build Shreveport motor. You know, upgraded seals and all that, corner seals, coolant seals, all the good stuff to make a rotary reliable. Currently this car's at like 12 psi, but this motor is good for 500, but we got to turn down low, man. I don't want an unreliable rotary. I can't justify making more power out of this thing when I have other cars that are fast. Like, I kind of just want this car to be reliable and sounding good, so that's why I haven't turned it up. I just can't justify it. I got my Corvette making 700 plus, my freaking 350Z's making 500, the SC's making 1,000, so this car, everything doesn't need to be turned up to the max. This car, I really like driving around and cruising, so we kind of just keep this car tamed. If anything, I may turn it up slightly a little more, just to get to about that 400, 420 mark. I think that'll be like it for this car if I was to do anything else. Like, I don't plan on maxing this thing out. Dude who built the engine, my boy Jeff, said it's definitely good for a solid 500 without a problem, but I'm good. It's fine where it's at. It's not hella quick, but it's fine. I can merge on the freeway and shoot fire and shit and do all the FD things, so I'm cool with it being in the 300 range, but I wouldn't mind it being at 400. 400 is probably like the goal for this car if I do decide to turn it up. But main focus right now is getting this thing to the body shop and getting everything lined up, getting the wide body kit motored in, and just getting this thing cleaned up so we have a super clean FD. I keep telling everybody that the FD is my retirement plan. When I get rid of this thing in 10 years from now, when it's 100 grand, that's when I'm gonna sell it. When the value of FDs hit 100K, that's when I'm gonna probably get rid of it. I'm banking on this being a retirement plan. We did go stop, go get some fuel, fill this thing up, add some pre-mix to it, and right now I'm about to be driving probably about a little over an hour away from home. I gotta go meet somebody because I'm selling my old LS1 intake manifold, so I'm going to meet him at the shop, and then we'll head back this way. So we do got a good drive. One of my favorite parts about this car is just the spool up. The spool up on here is so freaking like, it's like lovely. You know y'all love that sound. Another thing I like about this FD, like, my FD isn't hella loud like other FDs. Like, with the windows up right now, you can like there's no drone in here. You can hear everything. You can literally have a conversation in this thing. So it looks like it has a little drizzle on the window, but windows closed. You hear the turbo just in there spooling up just as you're cruising. Like, I genuinely love driving this car. Like, I can't. That's why I haven't messed with it, man. I can't justify adding more power to it and having it probably freaking break-in transmissions and diffs. Like, I can literally jump in this thing and go wherever I want. And like I said, I've yet to have any issues out of it. I've been on this one lane stuck behind this damn truck, and it's finally about to open up. Jesus. And it's funny, as I'm driving the FD right now, reading the comment section, we got Vinzos right here. Vinzo saying, drive the FD, I'm fiending. My boy, I'm driving the FD right now for you. I think I've seen you comment a few times saying, drive the FD. So here we go, my boy. I'm driving the FD for you. You watching this, Vinzos? I'm driving it, baby. I'm driving it. Man, it sucks because the roads right now, like in this area that we're in right now, the road is lightweight damp, so I don't want to do a pull and freaking next thing you know we're spinning. Gotta play it safe, man. Can't boof the retirement plan. I don't like the way that just slid out just now coming around that turn. I can feel the ass end sliding on me. Need to do bushings on this car. The way that just slid out, like off throttle, I didn't, get off that groove. That sounded nasty. But yeah, off throttle just now, when I was coming, the ass end started just sliding out. I'm like, ew. I didn't like the way that felt, but I did talk to Alex at Battle Version. I am gonna be throwing some Battle Version arms on here and be redoing the subframe bushings and everything to get this thing a bit firm. It feels a little looser than what it was when I first got it, but I'm pretty sure that just needs to be addressed with some bushings and everything. Definitely need diff bushings on here. I can feel like on and off throttle, kind of like a little play in the rear end. So I think that's gonna be my next move for the FD, is to revise all the suspension. I think the front end is good, but I got a few things I want to do. Yeah, we're definitely not about to get out right there and move forward a little bit. There we go. My boy right here. The little 240. My man's still riding around on 14s.
Always, bro. Here you go.
It's all good.
Let me give you an extra 100, bro.
It's up to you, bro.
I feel like it's too cheap.
It's all love. Thank you.
Yeah, no, bro.
Thank you.
You got me going.
Dude, you've had this car for hella long.
It's been a few years, yeah.
Yeah.
Riding 14s, chilling.
Ready to go 18s or what?
This one, you know I got one on 18s. This one's for 14s all day.
Yeah, me and D right here, we've been knowing each other for hella long.
Yeah, bro. Like,
since I first started drifting.
Yep, that first SR swap in the driveway. Yep.
Yeah, we go way back.
Hell yeah.
My man's got into LSs also. Even though this car is still SR, we're SR babies at heart. Yeah. But he slowly started to incorporate the LSs too. He knows I used to freaking hate LSs.
Bro, same.
Hate them like with a passion. I never would have thought I would have had an LS, but you can't argue the reliability once you do it.
For real.
Yeah.
Like for real. It sucks. It's reliable power, but it sounds like butthole when you're drifting.
Alright, so we just finished all up over there at Hexa. Let's talk to them about some stuff, and now we're about to head back home. Boy wants to race SR versus RX7. Let's see how this goes. Rotary FD versus SR 240. truck on this one lane highway. I mean, at least the scenery is beautiful. Alright, your boy just getting back home. Nice little drive into FDZ. Ooh.